here in downtown Knoxville, and we have two acts on the show today. They've both come over to be with us from Nashville. Coming up in the second half of the show, we have Rino Calandra. But right now, y'all give a big welcome to John M.
Hey! Boy, am I glad to see you guys here. I don't always get a crowd like this. So, this is one of my older songs. If you listen to the lyrics, you might persuade yourself that I just wrote it like, a couple of weeks ago. But nay, not so. This one goes back a while. It's called Not My Way.
Walk down dark streets at night with a camera in his hand. Take pictures of the metro skyline. Nobody ever laid a hand. These days you best be watching who's behind you, even in the middle of the day. You better walk, don't run, don't talk to anyone. You better be careful what you say. What have we learned to become? What have we come to? What have we done to ourselves? I can be one of the tough guys in the streets. I can be streetwise like anyone else. But it's not my way. It's not my way. These days we got alarms on our cars and video surveillance in our homes. We all hide behind our high-tech hardware. We wonder why we're so alone. I can remember when my friend was my neighbor. My door was open when he came. Now I never turn out the lights, lock up tight every night. I don't even know my neighbor's name. But I refuse to live in fear of the ne'er-do-wells with the gangs and guns. I'll take my stand right here, not gonna change myself, not for anyone. Oh, and I'll take what comes, 'cause I will. Of a stranger, afraid of walking down the street. I've seen enough to be aware of the danger. Take precautions, certainly. Yeah, but I'll be damned if I'll be driven into hiding, scared away from being kind. Not gonna lose my will, won't stand still. Had my fill of these so-called changing times. What have we learned to become? What have we come to? What have we done to ourselves? I can be one of the tough guys in the streets. I can be streetwise like anyone else. But it's not my way. Not my way. It's not my way. Thank you so much. What a great response. So now,
just to demonstrate my versatility, I will do something a little bit mellower and a little less angry. You say, why are you so angry, John? I'm not always angry. This is another pretty old one. I do a lot of like short shows, right? Songwriter rounds and things like that, where you only get to play for a little bit of time. And all of us songwriters, when we do that, we fall into this trap of we tend to play our safest songs. You know, the songs that we know people are going to like, and we play the same things over and over again. And invariably, as you write new songs, you start playing them. And invariably, some of your good ones fall by the wayside. And this is one of those, and I just kind of rediscovered it about a month ago. And I thought, I should bring that back. That's not a bad song. This is called Somewhere Between.
I've looked on the ocean and I've looked on land, but I haven't found you yet. You're somewhere between my heart and my hand, I bet. Somewhere between the paint and the easel, between what is false and what's true. Somewhere between the good and the evil, that's where I'll find you. I can dream of you when I sleep at night, but you are not in my bed. You're as slow as a glacier and as fast as light, the way you pass through my head. Somewhere between a heart that's wide open and a heart that's been broken in two. Somewhere between Hong Kong and Hoboken, that's where I'll find you. Oh, somewhere between adventure and mystery, that's where my destiny lies. At a moment when I least expect it, it hits me somewhere between the eyes. Somewhere between a dream and a nightmare, I never thought anyone knew. Where nothing is quite as it seems, I'll be right there, that's where I'll find you. Somewhere between millions of people, somewhere between one and two. Somewhere between the young and the feeble, that's where I'll find you. Oh, somewhere between the paint and the easel, that's where I'll find you.
Thank you so much.
That's John M. on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. Welcome back to the show. You've been here before, though I didn't host that time.
Yes, I have been here once before, and I loved it then, and I'm loving it even more now because there's more people here now.
All right, yeah, we got a good crowd in here, particularly for a sunny day. I guess it is a little chilly out there, just a little bit windy, but it's a beautiful day here in East Tennessee for sure. So you go by John M, and I imagine M is not your last name. So tell us how.
No, that's my last name.
That's your last name, just M.
Yeah.
Does that have a period after it?
I have a real long last name of German descent, and my last name is Mollenhauer, okay? And nobody knows how to say it or spell it. And I wrestled with that for a while, especially when I started playing professionally. And people were always asking me, Mullen what? You know, and I came a time when I started playing in Nashville, and I started making some upward progress, and I started getting some higher profile gigs. And I was playing places like TNN and the Bluebird and places like that. And people started recognizing me in public a little bit. And so people would come up to me in a supermarket or someplace, and they'd say, hey, I saw you last week at the Bluebird. You're that guy, John, something with an M. And so after that happened a few times, I finally said, okay, if that's what they want to remember, just, let them win. So, John M.
So you became John M. And just while we're on that topic, that's how people can find your music out there. That's your website.
The simplest website in the world, johnm.com. And I have all the usual Instagram and Facebook and, blah, blah, blah. But it's all linked at the top of the homepage on my website, www.johnm.com.
And folks can find 6 albums that you've recorded, and you're working on another one, it sounds like?
That is correct, yep.
All right, very good. Looks like you have something here with you today. What you got over there at the merch table?
Yes, thank you for mentioning that. I have a few CDs here, and both of the songs I just played are on some of those CDs. And I also have a book that I wrote a while back called Performance Matters, which is kind of an exploration of what works and what doesn't work in live music performance, what you should do and what you shouldn't do. Not just according to me, but according to a lot of people I interviewed. For example, don't swear at your sound person. Don't
good advice.
Don't scold the audience if they're not quiet enough. Play better so they want to be quiet. That's the solution to that. How do you get over stage fright? Things like that. It's all in that book.
All right, well, cool. Well, you've been playing music for a good little while, since it sounds like you started playing professionally as a young adult. Yes,
I picked up a guitar for the first time almost against my will at 13. But I fell in love with it, and then when I was kind of graduating high school and getting into college, I started taking it seriously and started playing out in front of people, as they say, and occasionally even getting paid for it. And so that's, I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but you can imagine graduating high school was probably at least, 5-10 years ago. So,
all right, very good. Well, to wrap up, let's talk about the fact that you got some shows coming up in Nashville. We do have some Nashville listeners out there.
Yes, I'm sure you do. In fact, I know some of them. I play frequently at the Commodore Grill, and I have a couple of things coming up there. I believe next week, not this week, next week. And I have something coming up next weekend, I believe. I think it's a week from today, at the Natchez Hills Winery, which is the winery at Andrew Jackson's Hermitage. And I have a 3-hour solo show there, which is kind of rare. But I like those longer shows because I get to stretch and, play some stuff that I wouldn't normally play. And they welcome both covers and originals there, so I'll do a little of both. I enjoy playing the occasional cover. But I tend to play covers that aren't, I don't play covers like Hotel California, I play songs that you don't hear quite that often.
All right, very
and of
good.
course, I'm a songwriter, so I do mostly originals.
Well, let's hear some more of those right now.
Right now?
Right now.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Am I in the mix, as they say? Yes. I think so. All right. All right, well, this is another one of those older ones that kind of, as I say, fell by the wayside, and I just recently rediscovered it, and I thought, oh, that sounds pretty good. So after this, I'll do some newer ones and, some of my safer ones. That's your incentive to stay here through this song. Even if you don't like it, I'll do something better. Okay, here we go.
But here we are now. It's not forbidden long. It is not wrong. It's true and strong, and it's waited long enough. I'll keep you warm and hold you tight. We'll make love, baby, every night. All day long I'll think of you. That's not all I'll do. In lonely times I'll talk to you. Your hand and I'll be there. Look around for me, my love, and I will be everywhere. I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I was nervous about that one. Now that I've gotten through it, I will confide in you that that was the first time I've performed that song in probably about 8-9 years. It's not the easiest song I have. So I kind of put it away for a while, but I like the song. And thank you for encouraging me to play it. All right. Okay, as promised, one of my safer songs. This is probably my
my most requested song. Certainly one of my two most requested songs. And the other one is a Christmas song. I ain't going to do that one today. So this is on my most current CD, which is called M6. See, it's my 6th CD, M6. Anyway, it's a song for anybody who is a mother or ever had a mother or ever wanted to be a mother. This is called My Mother and Me. She taught me how to tie my shoe, how to walk and how to run, how to talk and how to listen, 1 to 1. She taught me how to write my name, how to write a song. She taught me how to play the game, right from wrong. She taught me how to walk in the light and live by the golden rule. Sometimes how to stand and fight. My mama didn't raise no fool. And what you see is what you get, and if you like what you see, look a little closer. That's my mother in me. She taught me to be faithful, chapter and verse, and how not to be wasteful with this planet Earth. And she told me life is sacred and love is divine. Prejudice and a hatred are diseases of the mind. She taught me how to walk in the light and live by the golden rule. Sometimes how to stand and fight. My mama didn't raise no fool. And what you see is what you get, and if you like what you see, look a little closer. That's my mother in me. You can see it in the places I've been to. You can see it in the things I believe. You can see it in the things that I'm into. The mark of my mother in me. Now in your eyes I'm a stranger, and in her eyes I'm a star. I can still remember when she bought my first guitar. And I go where my heart leads me now, with the wind at my heels. I am what my mother made me, and I like the way it feels. Hey, she taught me how to walk in the light and live by the golden rule. Sometimes how to stand and fight. My mama didn't raise no fool. What you see is what you get, and if you like what you see, look a little closer. That's my mother in me. What you see is what you get, and if you like what you see, look a little closer. That's my mother in me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, so I got one more for you. It's another safe one, sort of. This is a song, I think I played this last time I was here. This is a song about doing what I love to do most, which is this right here. But not necessarily on the radio or on TV or anything like that. This is about house concerts and about traveling around the country, state by state, town by town, mile by mile, and playing music for people, mostly in their living rooms. It's my favorite thing to do. This is called a home invasion. I hope you like it. 4 wheels and 18 strings, that's my contribution. Every day from Delray to Delaware, Timbuktu to Tucson. I'd sing for everyone, absolutely anyone. Yes, even your son. Gather round now, lay your money down now. Are you ready? Let's do one. Ain't no family reunion. Ain't no 4th of July. Ain't no special occasion. It's a home invasion. These days, 100 ways, everybody's trying. Email you on the line, call you at dinner time, but you're not buying. You're not safe anywhere, even in your easy chair. They just keep trying. Might as well let them in. What the hell can't win? There's no denying that I ain't no Avon lady. Ain't no Culligan man. Ain't no self-presentation. It's a home invasion. You can have your mirrored halls, your concert halls and bars. I'll play tunes in living rooms. We're happy where we from the songs I sing depends on your perception. Never fear, no danger here. Sing true confessions, just simple rhythm and melody, simple chord progression. Ain't no guns in these cases, just Maxwell's string guitar. And this ain't no confrontation, it's a home invasion. This is your invitation to a home invasion. Thank you so much. I've had a blast playing to you. You've been great. My name is John M. My website is johnm.com. I hope I see you later. And I do have some, you can come back after the show and see me over here in the corner and say hi and stuff. See you later. Thank you.
That's John M. on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. We're going to take a minute to switch the stage over for our next artist. He is new to the Blue Plate as well. So while we do that, I need to thank some folks for making this show possible. The WDVX Blue Plate Special is presented by Barley's Taproom and Pizzeria on Jackson Avenue in Knoxville's Old City, home of the Big Plate on Fridays, and by Modelo Especial and Corona Extra. Let's see what we got coming up this next Friday on the Big Plate. We've got the Scott Southworth Band. Yeah, we had quite a big plate yesterday, didn't we, Jeter? That was a fun one with Bristol Lightning. I don't usually host on Fridays, but I hosted down there for that one. So, let's see what else we got coming up. Another show that we do, for those of you who might be not from Knoxville, anybody here just visiting, not from Knoxville? We've got a few people from out of town. So if you're from out of town, you might not know that we do the Blue Plate Special 6 days a week, every day except for Sunday. And on Fridays, we do it down at Barley's instead of here in the Visitor Center and call it the Big Plate. Another live show that we do is on the first Friday of the month. Right here, it's kind of like a Blue Plate Special, but it's at 6 p.m. On the first Friday of each month. So coming up on the first Friday of June, we have Kelsey Walker will be our special guest. Lots of other great Blue Plate Specials coming up as well. Jeter, are you taking care of sound too? Okay. We've had a little bit of a rocky road lately, and Jeter's been doing a lot of double duty last few weeks. So let's give Jeter a hand. He's normally just our cameraman, but today half the show he's in charge of sound as well. Do you need to get back in there and get stuff set, Jeter? Or where are we on all of that? Looks like... Okay. All right. Well, we get a lot of folks on the Blue Plate from Nashville. You know, it's Music City, and a lot of folks make their way over to Knoxville to play on the Blue Plate Special. And this next fella came to us from Nashville as well, but he's from a little farther away than that originally. We'll get to that in just a few minutes during the interview section. But you all give a big welcome to Rino Calandra.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Sean and Johnny and Knoxville. Then host me this morning. I mean, afternoon, but for me it's already still morning. So anyway, I will play some instrumental and just one song. And the next song is called "A True Friends," meaning which is really hard to find. But if you do, you keep it. I mean, I'm from Italy, and I miss Italy from many years, but I still have good friends because they are really true friends. They're great people. So it's dedicated about anybody that have a true friend, and I like that. Next song.
That's Rino. Oh, sorry. That's Rino Calandra on the WDVX Blue Plate special. So we're going to chat for just a minute, and then we'll get back to the music. So you already mentioned that you're from Italy.
Yeah, I do.
So tell the audience a little bit about how you ended up in this country and in Nashville in particular.
I mean, when I was lived in Italy, I said, when I turn 40, if I'm still single, I don't have a wife and kids, family, I just go. I bring my guitar and go. So this is what I did. I want to just, meet people and play music. And all my hero, they live in the States. So, and Chet Atkins, he was from Nashville. So I just go there to meet, to become friends with some of my hero and play with and learn from them, which I did. And that's the goal. It's not about being a celebrity or, I'm old for the market, but a lot of satisfaction. So I feel, I'm really happy. So.
Well, welcome to Tennessee. How long have you lived in Nashville?
I moved to Nashville 2014.
Okay.
August 2014. I still remember.
All right, so you've been here a while.
Yeah.
You're local now. Well, so you play left-handed. We were talking about that a little bit earlier, and how it's hard to find left-handed guitars. And that has made you get interested in doing something new. So talk about that a little bit.
When I me and my brother, we start to play guitar at the same time. And we have just one guitar, and my brother is right-handed. So I was flipper over the string, play the guitar, and then leave like that. And he got so mad. So in the end, he gave me the guitar and said, keep it. I bought another. No. And I keep to play that way. And it's nice because, I believe that be left-handed is something different. I don't want to be a big ego, but Paul McCartney is left-handed, Jimi Hendrix. To me, be left-handed means something special. Maybe because I am left-handed. And it's not easy to find left-handed guitar. So my dream will be to open a left-handed guitar shop. Because in addition to play the guitar, I really love the way the guitar are made, different kind of wood, and all the process.
And you already do woodworking, right? So
a little bit. But I believe that guitar builder reserve much more respect than they do, because people, they know Jimi Hendrix, Steve Ray Vaughan, Eric Clapton, they know the player, but they don't know who built the guitar for them, because without guitar builder, no Jimi Hendrix, no Eric Clapton.
Right.
So I really love that, the smell of wood and all the stuff around.
Well, sounds like a good fit.
Yeah.
So you've recorded a little bit. You have an older album out that people can find on Bandcamp. But we were also talking that you've recorded some new songs, but you've not released them yet. So
yeah, I didn't release yet.
How are we going to get you to do that?
I will. I've been busy.
I see. All right, well, very good.
So, I'm still trying to find my way. I go by the flow. I never say that I'm singer-songwriter or I'm guitar player or sometime club and they ask you what you do and it's kind of they want to know about you, which is great, but they want to also put you into a box. Like,
right.
I don't know how to explain what I do. I believe I'm much more guitar player than singer-songwriter, but everything is welcome. If it's good and it's genuine, everything is welcome.
You were saying it was a little bit easier to be a singer-songwriter in Italy because you write songs in Italian.
Yeah, I'm a little bit afraid to write in English because I don't think my English is good enough to write a song, but I got to start in some way. So.
All right. Well, let's hear some more songs right now.
Thank you. And the next song is called New Orleans, which I never been, but to see videos and stuff give me inspiration for wrote this song, and it's called New Orleans. Thanks. Thank you. So, next song is called If I Talk About You, which in Italian meaning Se parlo di te. And is dedicated to a friend of mine, Alberto. Then I don't want to say sad stuff, it's not sad, but anyway. He passed away in 2000, he was 27, so... And it's a song about, it's not a song about him, it's a conversation with him, basically. It's like, hey man, do you remember when we did that? Do you remember when? It's a conversation that I have with him because to me, he's still with me, so anytime. So, and it's thanks of him, then he gave me the I mean, he pushed me to follow my dreams. So he were always told me, I mean, man, go for, I mean, so it's which I did. So thank you, Alberto, and this song is for you, for him.
Non so che cosa penso, so che penso il ricordo di te, che sei dentro me, e forse perché tutti i momenti passati contenti, a volte a suonare, però mai con te, mi fanno trovare poesia che dove poesia non c'è. Ricordi quelle sere sui forti, il panorama, l'atmosfera che c'è, e ridere, e forse perché era speciale anche solo parlare, e quel tuo sorriso che viene che va, mi fa poi sentire quel che non so dire se parlo di te. Sai, penso che anche se era speciale anche solo parlare di questa vita o di un'altra vita, le nostre esperienze, lo sai pure tu, che a volte se hanno qualcuno che muoremmo anche tu. Vorrei incontrarti stasera, poi si avvera, ma di colpo non vuoi, e sorridi poi, e perché tra noi e non è cambiato quel che ci ha insegnato la nostra amicizia, l'amore che c'è, mi fanno sentire quel che non so dire se parlo di te. Ricordo te, che amico sei, sei e sempre sarai. Momenti speciali dei tuoi è molto difficile scordarsi se ti fanno sentire quel che non so dire se parlo di te. E tutti i momenti passati contenti a volte a suonare però mai con te mi fanno trovare poesia che dove poesia non c'è, mi fanno sentire quel che non so dire se parlo di te.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's Rino Calandra on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. We're going to get one more song from him, but before we do that, I want to thank you all for hanging out with us today. I hope you'll stick around and go visit the artists over by the merch table. And speaking of the artists, let's have another hand for our first act today, John M. All right, well, you got one more for us?
Yeah, thank you. And the next song is called Renoir Blues, which is like, I don't want a long story short, is a pathology that happened to me with the cold. I mean, my finger, I don't know if someone know that, I didn't even know. Then my fingers start to lose sensitivity and it's hard. I mean, it's painful. It's about cold. And for a while, I was not able to even to play the guitar. I was able to play just with 2 fingers. So I wrote this song because it's a Renoir blues, which meaning just with 2 fingers. And I know it seems so. Thank you very much. Grazie.
That's Rino Calandra on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. I hope you'll join us next time for more real live music. But right now, I'm going to send it back into the studio.